Hello. Um, I'm walking over to a friend's house now, and I guess I would like to guide a kind of like a meditation, exploring um, when our bids for connection don't land. I think I'm experiencing some of this myself right now, and um, want to open a container for uh, people like me experiencing this to have a place to process. Yeah. So I guess just to start, settling in, what's it like to be you? For me, I'm feeling a little weak, as if my body were actually with less form right now. And yeah, I feel this in my solar plexus, like there's a vacancy there, which feels different from emptiness. Emptiness has a feeling of fullness too. Here there's like a container that is meant to be known as a vacant. Yeah. And then let's explore the meaning of this feeling, of this um, intention. Let us connect together to explore when we want to connect with someone or something but aren't able to, for whatever reason. Let's first just notice what that's like for the both of us. Um, for me, I notice a kind of teariness in my eyes, but there's still a gentle smile, which I find curious. Yeah, let's just notice what this experience is like for you right now. I'm noticing some cringiness while I walk with my setup here in Bed-Stuy. I'm noticing some fullness in my chest, like a heart throb. I'm noticing a gentle curiosity extending out into the camera. I wonder what it's like to be you. I'm noticing as I'm walking around the beauty of nature, like this tree. notice the frustration of dirt bikes. I used to live here and hated the sound. Good. Now let's access the feeling perhaps a little more directly. And we can do this by feeling where it is in our body. The feeling, notice the feeling of trying to connect with somebody over and over again, but not. And notice and know that this feeling is shared by so many, because there are billions of people in the world, and even in this very moment there must be millions who are experiencing this feeling with you and me. So, yeah. Feel the quality of that connection, co-connection to this feeling. And then let's gently question and be curious about this feeling in us. What is it like to be you? Let's ask that to the feeling, as if they were some kind of being living in our body. And let's maybe even play the noticing game with the feeling itself, as if they were a being. So I'll be playing the noticing game with my feeling, and maybe you'll be playing the noticing game with the being that is living in your body, existing as this particular feeling. For instance, mine is in my solar plexus. It kind of looks like a little golem, and then I will begin to notice that I feel my arm fatiguing, and I imagine the feeling, then noticing that it is not sure where to look. So let's continue this for just a moment to see what it feels like to play the noticing game with this part of us. I'll continue to exemplify my experience. I notice that I feel quite spacious. My feeling notices kind of desire for something yummy, not just in food but in person. I notice a kind of awe at the lights of the trees and clouds. And my feeling notices a kind of delight in seeing the gold leaves as well. Good. You can end that now. Let's just rest for a moment. Um, Letting things settle again. Just like when we're playing the noticing game, everything can just be there. They're just things to notice. Good. Let's close out with some reflections. I namely note that it's interesting to do a guided meditation while walking and kind of avoiding where I might be disrupted. Yeah, I'm curious what this experience was like for you. If anything helped, if anything didn't. If you're harvesting anything for your own practice. This is my first time trying the noticing game with a part. And it took quite a bit of imaginal capacity for me to do that. But it also was nice to create some separation between myself and my part, just like I might between myself and another person. And I guess to conclude here, let's just dedicate this work and practice to the people that we feel disconnected from, to the parts of us that feel like they're unable to connect. May both aspects feel belonging. May both aspects feel well. And may the goodness of this practice continue to unfold into open, loving awareness. Thanks for joining me.